Hey, we are live for day 3 of the Lead Generation Challenge. I'm Rachel Ngom. I equip and empower purpose-driven female entrepreneurs to increase their influence, income, and impact using Pinterest. Betsy's already on. And we are right in the middle of our Lead Generation Challenge. And so over these 5 days, we're going over how to get more leads into your business and the leads that are converting into sales and new clients. And so we're having so much fun. I'm so proud of you guys. Hi! I'm so excited that you guys are jumping on. So as you jump on, just share with us what has been your biggest takeaway so far. So I see some people have been posting in the group. They're having some massive breakthroughs, and that makes me so excited. Hey, Trina, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So what's been your favorite part so far? If you can hear me okay, give me some shout outs, some hearts, some love. And if somebody wants to share this in the She's Making an Impact Facebook community, I would be ever so grateful. Betsy says to gather your besties in the car and go. Yes! It's so much more fun that way, right? Hey, Trina. Hey, Danny. And you guys, okay, you got to stay on until the end because I do have a winner. And I have TJ's magician hat. I wish he was here to pick the winner and to pick out what somebody wins, but he's at school. Maybe I'll get my mother-in-law. We'll see, or I'll just do it myself. Hey, Joanne, how's it going? All right, what's been your favorite part? What have you learned? What have some of your biggest takeaways, breakthroughs? What have those been? And I'm changing the time for Friday. I said it was going to be early on Friday. We decided not to go to Wellington this weekend. So it's going to be same time. Every day is going to be 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central. Joanne says, happy to be here live. I'm so excited you're here live. Danny says, I still can't find the worksheets. What worksheets are you referring to? Because I'm emailing you guys every day. I'm emailing you the content. It's the same content pretty much that's in the Facebook community. So it's not like a worksheet that you print out. It's within that email. If you don't see it, check your spam folder, check your trash folder. And if you still don't see it, I'll post in here. You need to, yeah. So the homework is posted in the group, but it's getting emailed to you if you sign up there. You have to make sure that you've actually signed up. Otherwise, if you signed up, you're getting the emails. They might just be going to your spam. So I would check there. Okay. All right. Who's ready for day 3? Because we're talking about market research. And market research, you guys, this is something that's going to completely transform your business. When you learn how to do this and you do it consistently, holy moly, you're going to be selling out programs and it's going to blow your mind. So I hope you're really excited. Phone calls coming in while I'm going live. How rude. Hey, Carrie. Joanne says, me. Awesome. Stop calling me, people. Okay, so let's get to it. Who here knows? Oh, Brian's on. Hey, Brian. Who here knows what market research is and or has done it in the past? And you guys, this is something that I'm going to teach you as much as I possibly can during these 20 minutes that we have together, but there's so much that I could teach on this topic. I could do an entire workshop over it. So I'm going to try and siphon as much knowledge as possible and concise it. But there's a lot that goes into it as to surveys and how to and steps and all that stuff. Bonjour, ça va? Bienvenue. Carrie says, I've done it. Okay. You made it live, girl. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So when we're doing market research, I want you guys to think of in your online business, what would you rather have? An offer that in a lead generation campaign that you thought your target market needs. And so you create it and you launch something to crickets, or you're creating something that your market needs. And when you launch it, it sells out. So when I launched my keto ebook, I made $1,000 and crashed my website and had so many people wanting to buy it because of the market research that I did. I had no idea it was called market research. I've always just kind of had asking and pulling my audience be a part of my business and my marketing. But it's because I asked them every step of the way, what it is that they want, what it is that they need. And then I created it and I gave it to them. Let me look at the comments. Joanne says, I've done some market research via polls in my group, but I need to learn more. Yes, girl. And my course, Pin with Purpose, it sells so well because I talked to my audience before I created it And while I was creating it, like people literally helped me create it. And I was like, what else is missing in this program? Oh, they're having a really hard time with this. Okay, so I'll add this. Danny says that's where I'm having trouble with. Yes. Yes. You guys, when you do this, like literally programs sell out. It's so cool. So let's talk about the first thing you need to do. Define like the objective. What is it that you want to, like what's your goal? What are you trying to solve? What are you trying to figure out? And that's going to help you develop the relevant questions. And then develop your research plan. So how are you going to do the market research? So I've done quite a few different ways of market research. I've done surveys. I have just done polls like in a Facebook community. I've sent emails to my list. And what's the other way? Oh, one-on-one interviews. So when I was getting started with my Pinterest business, I literally I found as many entrepreneurs that I was friends with on Facebook, and I just messaged them, hey, can I pick your brain? I'm interviewing successful entrepreneurs, and I just have a few questions to ask you. I would get them on Zoom, and I would just ask them questions about their business and what they were struggling with and how they were doing with social media, and just have them elaborate on that. And then you guys, huge, this is gold stuff right here. I would take notes and write down their exact words. And so every time someone would tell me something, I would write it down. And then same thing when I do my surveys, I synthesize it. I don't know. I put it all together. So like if something's coming up more than once and I'm like, all right, my people keep telling me they want to learn how to automate things. So how can I create systems and automation, right? They're telling me that they're really struggling with Facebook and Instagram. So I kind of changed my messaging to, hey, I have a way that's going to help you instead of struggling on Facebook and Instagram, right? And so when you do this market research, you're taking notes and you're like literally being able to use the exact words that your audience is using in your sales copy, in your emails and everything. And you're literally like, when you're writing your sales copy, people are like, she's speaking directly to me. Like she knows what I'm struggling with, what my issues are, and she's going to help me. So key. Danny says, how do I find that when I make true to life paper flowers? So your business is a little bit different. It's a little bit different because it's not like it's hard to say, not like a necessity that people are struggling with. So maybe talk to who your ideal client is and see why they would purchase something like this. So when someone's about to buy paper flowers, like who are they buying it for? Okay, who are they buying it for? Why are they purchasing it? Like what are they using it for? And that's what I would change like my messaging and my marketing. If someone's buying paper flowers and they're doing it for their spouse, I would target more like married couples, right? Or like the husband, if that makes sense. So to create an online survey, you guys, I sent out a survey recently and it like blew my mind, the responses that I got. And when I was able to go through it and just people were telling me like exactly what their goals were. And I was able to say, okay, this is exactly like where my audience is, where they are income range, what they're struggling with. I had them ask me or tell me like what it is that they wanted to see from me, what kind of content they needed help with. So then I'm like, oh, well, I'll create blog posts about this. I'll create an online course about this. So there's a book called, by Ryan Levesque called Ask. Ryan Levesque. Ask. So you can get that on Amazon. And I'm literally asking people all the time. So like one of my automated series in my email series, one of my automated emails is, hey, can you reply back to this email and tell me what it is that you're struggling with, what you need help with? And I'm listening. So to be a good, effective marketer, always, you need to be a good listener and you need to ask questions and figure out what are people struggling with and then help create that product that's gonna solve that struggle, right? That's gonna solve that problem. Is this making sense? Joanne, love this key takeaway. Ask rather than create what we think. Yes. You can't create what you think your clients need. You need to literally create what they need. And you figure that out by asking them. Okay. Linda said, yep, I did reply to your email and you replied back. Yes. Okay. Yes, you guys, you have to ask. You have to ask. Carrie says, yes, totally makes sense. Brian says, love it. Yes, just did this with my peeps. Awesome. So you guys, when I was creating my keto ebook, I asked them, what would you like to see inside this ebook? I showed them what my table of contents was. And then I was like, what else do you want to see in here? And then I created different covers for that book. And I was like, which one do you like best? And so they were literally helping me create that book. And so when I launched it, it was them that made it. And it was like exactly what they wanted and what they needed. And so whenever you're creating anything, ask, and then just deliver it to them. So like literally I'm asking every step of the way. Does that make sense? Are we getting this? Are we getting this, you guys? Have you guys been doing it like this in the past, or is this like brand new knowledge? I like all the the likes and the wow faces. This is awesome. Brian says this is new and love it. Cool. Betsy says brand new as this business is new. Danny says brand new. Okay. This is going to completely transform your business. I could teach you so much more about this, but I think for today and for this challenge, like this is enough to like get you started a little bit. Laura says this is new. Okay. Start asking. Start asking. So who has done their homework already? Goodness, my phone is blowing up. So your homework was, what are you going to do to research your target market? How are you going to do it? So you're going to create a survey. You're going to do a poll. Are you going to actually message people and say, hey, can you jump on Zoom with me? If they let you record it and just say it's for your eyes only, just so you can go back and take notes. So you can take notes on like the literal words that they're using, like word for word. So you can use that in your sales copy. Carrie says, I did a course last year that really emphasized market research, so it's familiar. Awesome. So what kind of market research are you going to do? And how are you going to do it? Hint, you should start today. Start asking today. Joanne says, I want to relaunch a course and just got a light bulb moment. I will ask my one-on-one clients and also do a poll in my group. Yes. You guys, something that I do, I don't even create a course until people have purchased it. I see so many people that have created courses, nobody buys it. Like I pre-sell everything, so I know I'm creating exactly what people need and want. And so I don't waste time creating something that nobody buys. Danny says, I have no idea. Start thinking about it. You guys, when I started this business, I didn't have a big entrepreneurial following. Everyone was following me for fitness. So it was literally bootstrapping it and being like, who do I know that's an entrepreneur that's not all in the same network marketing company that I'm in? And hey, can I interview? Can I pick your brain for like 10 to 15 minutes? That was huge. And I actually landed a lot of one-on-one clients through that market research, and people bought my course because of that market research, because I was able to fill in the gaps on those calls. I was like, this is working. Hell, yeah. Do you guys have any questions about this? Questions? Dan said, so my service is like Danny in that I make quilts for people, so not sure how I can find my target market. I'm not solving problems. It is a little bit different what you guys are doing, but like I said, figure out where your people are hanging out and what it is that they're interested in. So maybe just polling people and asking your target audience, like, which style do you like best? What would you be likely to purchase this? Like for what price range? And asking questions like that could be super beneficial. So you're not creating something that's like way over somebody's price range and then nobody buys it, or even underpricing it. Because you can go way too low with your prices and nobody buys it because they don't value it. So you could ask all kinds of questions: pricing, color, I don't know, texture, what kind of style people are into. But you gotta ask. You gotta ask. Any other questions? Are you guys having fun so far? Yeah. You guys, I taught a spin class this morning. It was so crazy. I almost killed myself. It was insane. So Danny, you got to do a little more research from yesterday too, to figure out where they are. That's part of knowing your ideal client. You got to know where they're hanging out. Oh, I'm going to have to stretch like crazy. Any questions? Otherwise, I got a magic hat. And so I did pick the winner randomly from the group from somebody who has done both day 1 and day 2's homework. So I'm looking up that hashtag in the group. So make sure you're using that hashtag. And I'll be doing more prizes throughout the challenge. So make sure you're doing your homework. Yeah. What is it? Ooh, so somebody won the first month to the Lead Generation Lab, which I'll talk to you guys more about on Friday. And the winner is Kaylee Miller. So Miss Kaylee, got to be on live, girl. And comment with your email, and I'll talk to you about how you can get access. Congrats, girl. Any questions before I let you guys go? Is Kaylee on? You gotta be on live to win, yo. Kaylee. I'm here for you guys if you have any questions. Don't be shy. Anything about what you learned today or the past 2 days? Anything. Okay, so if you have any questions, comment below, but make sure you do your homework and use the right hashtags because there will be more winners throughout the week. Betsy says, I think I'm having a hard time on what questions to ask. So the biggest thing that I have asked, I mean, my survey was like full of questions, but what are you struggling with? It needs to be related to your product, what your offer is. So mine was, what are you struggling with? And then tell me more about that. What are your goals? And then the questions were related to what I knew I had to offer. So how are you currently utilizing social media? What's going well for you? What are you having a hard time with? Are you using Pinterest right now for your business? If not, why not? And so having them expand on those questions. I didn't have for the one-on-one interviews, I didn't have I only had 5 questions. It wasn't a ton, but it was mostly goals, struggles. Are you using Pinterest? If not, why not? So I could get some of those objections of, I'm not going to use Pinterest because my target market isn't on there, or yada, yada, whatever objections I think they would have. So I could actually combat those objections within the sales copy. But that's how I got started. And maybe you only start with 2 questions, and that's fine. And as you start to talk to your audience more and more and more, then you're going to learn more about them, and then you'll have more questions to ask. Cool, Betsy. Betsy's a woman on a mission. She's come so far in 6 weeks. Anything else? Yeah. All right. No problem, Carrie. So you guys have work to do. So go get started on your market research and start asking those questions. Get Ryan Levesque's book, Ask, and just start asking, because it's gonna blow your mind for real when you start asking, listening, and actually delivering what people are telling you they need. Am I going to be having a group coaching Pin with Purpose class soon? I'm not sure when the next Pinterest specific group coaching program is going to be, but we have an awesome group coaching program launching on Friday. All right. Questions are slowing down. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me live. I'm so proud of you guys. Make sure you jump on live tomorrow. Same time, same place. We got a lot more to discuss and a lot more things to cover to help you generate more leads and convert those leads into clients and have a lot of fun along the way. So have an amazing day, you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.